Hoy. And we're here. Let me get chat up on my phone. There we go. On shrimp. Get the XP pen open. I see. Hello, Ari. Welcome in. Whoops, that's Clip Studio. What brings you around this hour of the day? This is the dead man's hour. No one's allowed to be awake and watch live streams but me. How's it going? It's going well. How are you? This is my forbidden time zone. Don't you know that? I'm just opening up art software. Good, thank you, thank you. No worries. Also, good to hear it. Did I mess this eye up? Hold on. We'll be here, and then we'll put stuff on screen. Wait! I have to spare my decency. 1 second, I have to put my robes on. Hold on. And there we go. Almost caught me unawares, but no. That won't happen again. That never happened. That was a bit... Not even during the Twitch nudity era, where everybody was making their avatars naked. Mine would not have been, I think, appealing to the general populace as a naked avatar. I'm just gonna say that right now. And I think we all know it's true. Somebody would have liked it, but I don't want to hang out with those people. Scandalous, I didn't do it. Robes have been on the whole time. Oh, yeah. I gotta do this before I forget. We did have a run-in with the sleep police. I've been working... I have a 6-day work week, and I'm on... the final day today, actually, Tuesday, so I go into work. This will be my 6th day at work in a row. Because, you know, I don't have vacation time yet, because I haven't even worked at this company for a year. So whenever I take unpaid time off, they're just like, whatever, your days off are forfeit at that point. So I have a 6-day work week. 6 days? Yeah, so that's why I was asleep on Monday. Because that would have been my 5th day working in a row. And I was just like, I'm too freaking tired, dude. And I was like, maybe I'll get a nap in and then I'll try streaming anyway. But then, I was asleep for like 12 hours, and I didn't wake up, needless to say, in time for stream. But today is a lot better. I actually woke up correctly. Yeah, I took time off so I could go to MagFest, because I will be going there. So they kind of just fricked me over, like they mostly enjoy doing. You need extra sleep? I got extra sleep, let me tell you. Also, this is the sleep tax thing here. There's 2. I should really mark this. I think these are for January. One of them might be for December, but we'll count it. I have an idea for this. I'm not sure when I'm going to actually bring it to fruition, where if I get a certain number of these in like a month, I'll do like a kind of punishment for myself, or a reward for the viewers. Either or. Usually there's some overlap between those two things. Especially around here. But if there's a day that I miss stream due to sleeping, that goes on the sleep tax little worksheet I got here. So I missed one already. I don't know when this happened, but I'm just going to assume... We'll just rope it into January. I'm thinking 3. That's a good number. If I miss 3 streams in a month because of sleep tax purposes, I'll do something. But I don't know what that thing would be. If you have any ideas, I'd be willing to hear them out. But I don't want to pressure that. So if you don't got any, don't worry. I'm in the same boat. I have no freaking idea. I don't have time to think about punishments for myself. Oh, hello, Gero. Welcome in. I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream today because my internet was out for like the past hour just randomly. I guess their office froze over. Sleep is important. I got sleep. Let me tell you guys, I got sleep. I got so much sleep. I got so much sleep I missed stream the other day. And then also, like, lunch and dinner. I slept through lunch and dinner. You know what else is important? Food. And I can't do that if I'm sleeping through the times when I eat. Sleep is number one important. I think food is pretty dang important. I do enjoy food and need it to live. You've been working too hard? Apparently, hello Swan, welcome in. I haven't been working too hard, they've been working me too hard. I hate this playlist. Every time I always forget that this one goes silent. I'm doing Xenoblade music. Ah. Audible music files. Thank the Lord. Somebody balances audio. Renu. Who's Renu? I only know disgusting, stinky bird lady. Filth. Took all your days off for the trip. They did do that. They robbed me. Yeah, but you say it every day. Why can't I say it once? You say it all the time. Let me say it one time. I'm allowed to be filled with vitriol at least once. I'm so offended. I'm so sorry that you're offended. Got yum. Got yum? Got yum. I think that's a slogan for like Dairy Queen or something. I don't freaking know. Got yum. If it's not, it is now. I'm TMing that. That company sounds poopy to me. They're pretty rough about days off. They have not cut me a break since the moment I started working there. Monopoly on all the green man vitriol. You're neither green nor a man, so it's impressive how you managed to conquer that supply chain. You're gonna have to let me know how you did that. When we do our business evaluation and I show you my portfolio and you spit on it and I just cry a little bit. I'm assuming that's how that's gonna go. You ash a cigar over my phone screen. That's not how you make it in this town, kid. With a portfolio like that. Disgusting, get out of here. And I'm gonna be like, I drove 8 hours here. I'm not gonna leave. That sucks. Alright, what panel should we focus on? One thing I will say I've been getting over on him is I've been taking like 15-minute bathroom breaks, quote-unquote bathroom breaks, because the only way that they could find out that I'm not going to the bathroom is if they go in there and check themselves, and that's like 1 million HR violations, so like, they're not gonna check. So I'm gonna take my 15-minute bathroom breaks, not going to, really just looking at TikTok or YouTube. And they can't do anything about it. If they try to stop me by exposing that I'm doing that on company time, they're gonna be like the what is his name? What's the occupation? They're like the hotel guy. What is the name of those? The concierge. If the concierge goes into the when he tries to scope out Kevin McAllister in the shower, like what was his plan? If he found out that Kevin was just a kid pretending to be an adult in the shower, then he would have gone to jail if he was right. Ha, got you, Kevin McAllister. Now I'm a pervoid. It's like it'd be the same thing. Like if they found me in the bathroom, they would have to know. Hit them with the hammer of the law. I know it's going to become one of those companies that times your bathroom. Ah, God. I know those exist and it makes me sad. Also, shoutouts to the Twitch view counter for staying at 1 this whole time. Really appreciate it. Really cool of you. Thank you, Twitch.television. Love that. I can see 3 people typing in chat. Thank you so much, Twitch. Love it. Thank you. I feel so appreciated. So cool, dude. Thanks. Awesome. I'm so loved. Fucking can't have shit in Detroit. I said it before and I'll say it again just because I remembered the phrase and it's very funny to me. Those companies suck. Every company sucks, apparently. Looking at you, Twitch. Yeah, his face looks a little bit better now. Just had to make it wider. Also, I know I've been spending too much time at that company. It's like 5 days going on 6 in a row because, like, we got a whole bunch of... The most exciting thing that happened to me was like, oh, hell yeah, dude, we got a bunch of new cereals. And I was... I was legitimately excited, and I was like, after immediate... First instance, I was excited that we got new cereals. Second instance, I was like, oh, great, I'm excited about new cereal. This is so sad. That's how you know I've been here too long. We got a Reese's cereal, you know, the Reese's Puff cereal. There's one now where there's just all peanut butter pieces, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude, I would fucking demolish that. Give me a whole bowl of the all peanut butter ones. I would eat all of it. And then I thought to myself, oh no, this is the saddest thought anyone's ever had. There was a place local to me, you have to clock out to go to the bathroom. Oh. They have turnstile locking mechanisms on the outside door to the bathroom. Will only open if you badge in. That is trash. What is with corporations wanting to make everything a dystopian society? So yeah, we got one thing on the sleep tax bracket. I still don't know what I'm gonna do when I surpass like 3 sleep tax days a month. I think that's gonna be a good rate. It just sounds like a solid number. Again, if you guys have any ideas for punishments for me or viewer rewards, which I realize can be both of those things simultaneously, those are not mutually exclusive. Just sling them at me. What do you guys think you would want? Or would want to see me suffer through on this stream? Just anything, you know, I'm open. Since I got a few people here, I might as well poll you. They're a huge monopoly in our area. I would say the name, but it would be a dead giveaway for my location. Alright. No worries then. Because all is sincere choo-choo with me. Ugh. With thee, sorry. I thought you meant you were gonna get in the call. And then you would make me repeat it. With the tilde. I see it now. Why did I misread so bad? Because you would say that. Agreed, this is what you want? Oh my god. Cat Girl Zotan stream. Alright, we got a few. I'll do suggestiones. Chew. Chew. With / that thing. That cursed symbol. Cat Girl. Zoten. Strim. Alright, we got a couple over there. You have to end each sentence with Nia. Oh, man. All of them? Oh, dude. Nia. Right, it is making... Well, I'm glad you guys are already entertained by the idea. I'm doing three a month. 3 per month equals failure. And that's when I have to do these. We're already at 2. That really is punishment right there. We're at 2 for January. And right here. Why you call me out like that? Tilde is my thing I do. Listen, it's fine. Tildes can be great, but they can also be very bad. It's all in how you use them. They're a very powerful symbol. Like, you got right up there. What's another popular symbol? You got, like the American flag. You got, like, the dollar bill symbol. And then, the tilde right underneath those. Use them for evil. Do not use them for evil. It's so easy to use things for evil. And evil wins when good people do nothing, alright? So, we have to actively rebel against evil usage of the tilde. We can't just let it happen. You know they're putting marshmallows in Trix now? That's messed up, personally. I told you I spent too much time in the cereal aisle. Oh, also, there's this there's this one that gets me every time I walk past it. It's Fruity Pebbles, but it's Berry Pebbles, and it features Wilma and the other wife from the Flintstones and one of the daughters, and it says "Celebrating Women Who Rock" on it. And it's just like, that's so funny that a show based in the most traditionalist, feminine, like, housewife structure imaginable is trying to be, like, progressive for women. It's so funny to me. It's like, what do you got? I know that Post Cereals probably only has the Flintstones as a mascot. Betty and Pebbles, thank you. But I think it's just so hilarious that that's what they had to resort to use as their empowering female figures. Before I got married to Azure, I was thinking about changing my last name to Tilda, so I could sign my name with a tilde as my last name. Or a Swinton, which is not how that works. I'll be honest, I didn't watch the Flintstones. It was a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean like very much before my time. Like a lot of things. But not as many things as you would think. I went back, I scope out old media. I know what Boomerang TV is. That's where you get all the good stuff. You want to watch Tom and Jerry, you go to Boomerang. Or at least you did. I don't even know if they're still up right now. Cartoon Network had him for a while. I think Cartoon Network had that whole announcement about not making any new cartoons or something. Something happened with Cartoon Network. And then Nickelodeon is shambling around the mummified corpse of SpongeBob until they die. That's something they've been doing. As long as you're capable of appreciating the olds. Oh, believe me, 100%. I'm one of the cartoon hipsters. I'll appreciate the olds before the new. Teen Titans Go? Ew, I don't even want to look at it. Give me the other one. The anime parody one. Classic Cartoon Network was amazing. Absolutely. You got Foster's Home for Imagination. I know that's not what it's called. But it's just shorter to truncate it that way. Got Courage, you got... What else did you get from old school Cartoon Network? You got Powerpuff Grills? Ed, Edd and Eddy for sure, dude. Great shows, so many great shows. Probably the oldest I go back is with like, well, I guess Tom and Jerry, but like beyond like the obvious stuff that's been rerun like 1,000 times. Maybe Animaniacs, the original show, is probably the oldest I go back. To go without typing now? Go to drive? Alright, thanks for stopping in, Gara. Appreciate you. Safe driving. Which is what I'll need to have said to me before I go on an 8-hour excursion. Did my stream die or is my timer just dead? Alright, timer just died. 1 second. Frickin' Twitch. If it's not my actual live stream dying, it's my power flickering or something, dude. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Oh, I've been watching clips all the time of Billy and Mandy. That show is great. I normally don't like dumb character as comedic relief, but Billy is so overtuned to be a dumbass that he's one of the funniest characters in the show. Just hard commit. Also one of the rare shows with like literally any Jamaican representation purely because of the Grim Reaper's voice. It's just like, how do you even do that? Even though it's just some guy doing an accent, I don't think the original voice actor is Jamaican at all, if I remember correctly, but obviously not, because it's like so cartoonish and overblown. But even still, we'll be getting up at 5:30 a.m. to start our drive. Oh man, I might start around 6, to be honest. I think we'll be departing at similar hours. This is on the 18th, right, for you? That's when you're leaving? I just need to make sure I'm not showing up too early. Beard too short, too long. Beard too long. You probably will show up way earlier than me, though. Just based on proximity, I'm sure. Plus, I have to make a Tim Hortons stop. Like, it's gonna take me at least 5 minutes to do that. Also, Swan, I decided on what baked good I'm bringing. Do you want to know now or later? Would it be a surprise thing? Would you prefer that? Or do you hate surprises? Surprise me? Alright, got it. I am sealed. Mentally, physically, spiritually, all of it. Mind is a steel trap, and the mouth shall follow. I love surprises? Okay, great. That is probably why you reacted so positively to the Virgil thing. Otherwise, that would have been a horrifying situation to discover that you hated surprises for. Could you even imagine? Except for when people surprise me with money. That's true, you do hate that for sure. I hate that you surprise me with this awesome thing. It could have happened. I don't know. I don't know. Does this look good? Does this look fine? Hold on, we gotta add his wrinkles and nose lines. This is not a young dad. He's like 30s or something. He's so old. Ancient. People need to spend money on good art. Or any art, to be honest. I agree. I was going to say I feel a little narrow-casted. I don't have good art, but you can buy it still. I have a commission page. So any art, you know, you can spend money on that for sure. Make the ear bigger. Maybe even like that. I also have an alt account. And when we get to Ophelia, it shall be made public. But until then, it is in stasis. I will never reveal it. And until somebody finds it, which you won't, but if you did, I would ask you to keep quiet. Silent as a graveyard. Alright, we can move on from this panel. I can tell that I'm just finagling. We already did this hand. I mean, it doesn't really need to be too elaborate, this panel. It's just a hand, bruh. Alright, let's move on to the line art for the last panel here. Yeah, that'll do it. Actually, can we... Ooh. Is your comic on Webtoons? Not yet. I've been very annoying. And I've been waiting until I finish Chapter 1 to start releasing. It will be there, eventually. Soon, TM. I don't even know, dude. You know what I'm hoping to get done over this trip to MagFest is actually thumbnail out every page in the off time. Just so I know exactly how much is left to do. That would be lovely. If I could just iron that out. It'll also be on Tapas and some other ones, if I can remember to put them there. I hear Comic Fury is okay. There's some others, Global Comic. I don't remember which ones are actually good, but there's a bunch. There's a bunch of platforms I could put it on. I could make my own website now that I have money for once. I could do that, but I hate WordPress, and Squarespace is so expensive. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I know there's a good tutorial on how to make a Webtoon website by Walter Ostley. That guy, like, literally exclusively does NFT art last I checked, but when he was not doing that, he had some good Webtoon content and tutorials. Sad to see him get sucked into the void. But I guess it happened. Get that bread, King. Man, I'm like I'm not gonna bother him all weekend. Azure? Azure who? Azure what? Azure why? Girl, what is this? What is the meaning of this exclamation? Programmer? Ah, I see. Yeah, that would be helpful. I know not how to do the WordPress or the website construction. My husband, I know who. I was just wondering, for what reason were we exclaiming that? Oh, Garo, did you see the mod that dropped? One of my friends... Oh, wait, never mind. I think... Oh, yeah, Chris... he also put it in there. On, like, the same day that Chris found it, my friends also found the mod that lets you play as monsters in Lethal Company. So that was pretty fun to look at. I can only imagine how they're going to handle that. It's going to be very bad. My friends are not what they call, what you would say, like, good. at Lethal Company, but it's purely through self-imposed means. For example, they have a house rule where as soon as you get a flash grenade, you have to use it in the most comedic way possible, which usually involves detonating it immediately, but there has been some evolution of the joke. For example, when I first picked up a flash grenade unaware of this rule, I was like, when do you guys think would be the best time to use this? And they said, oh, just use it when it would be the most comedic to use it. And then I said, oh, like this, and then I detonated it immediately. And that felt pretty good. They laughed at that one, so that was a pretty good use of it. It felt very comedic at in the moment there. But, you know, that flash grenade could be useful to stopping a monster. That's good timing. I know, it's great. I felt proud of myself. You know what my most recent motivator has been to make a webtoon is? It's actually kind of petty, because I know that most people who make webcomics are like 12. Or like, English is not their first language, or combination of the two. I just want to make a comic that I can actually read, because most people, you just read a webcomic in Canvas. Sometimes even originals, the editors are not invincible or impervious to mistakes. But there's just so many grammatical errors all over the dang place. And I just want to improve the literacy of the average webtoon reader. That's my new goal. It's petty and noble at the same time. I think it's a good one. Because I am very anal about grammatical errors and typos, and if I find one, I will purge it immediately. But that assumes it'll even happen in my work to begin with. I'll be very careful. And I'll use big words. Very highfalutin, high fantasy words that make the script seem elevated, even though it's really not. I should just use the circular ruler tool, unless we just nailed it. We nailed it. Okay, so we got the line art for the thing, I think. We can do... Oh, we have to do the shield here in this panel. Right about there. Didn't mean all caps. I was swiping a text earlier. I had to stop. Okay, I see. Hide that ruler. Get that thing out of here. Should his hair be... No, he's got to be behind it. That just makes the most sense. I turn around and grab Azure. Tires are down 10 psi, and I can fill them myself. 10 psi. I had a tire leak. I might still have a tire leak. Do I have a tire leak? Or did we patch that? I think we patched it. The fun thing about my car that it still has is a slow battery drain that we have to deal with occasionally. But I do have a portable charger to stop that from becoming too much of an issue. The cold does horrible things to our car? Yeah. Same, I got that New York weather. Doing horrible things to the car. Are you gonna make it during this drive, Zote? I don't freaking know, dude. I'm gonna try my darndest. I got all the tools required. Does this look right? It looks alright enough, I think. Reassuring. What do you want me to say? I already hate driving so much. It's gonna be fine. I have to believe so it comes true. Plus, I'm gonna have podcasts the whole time, or else I will go insane. So that'll definitely take the edge off of that. Oh, great, a tangent. Right where I want this line to be. Ugh. Why? Alright, let's move this. Stall. What's a man gotta do to stop drawing tangents on accident? Did I ever put the proper width on these shield panels here? Ouch. Okay, we got this. My headphones were burrowing into my face. This one has it. I got it here. Alright, that looks about the same width. Yeah, I'd say that. I'd say it. I would. I'll say it again. It looks about the same width. Well, hold on, now that I'm looking at it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then like about 1, 2, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's about 6 wide. We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no! Alright, we gotta fix that. Make it bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be reasonably 6. We'll go with that. That's right, continuity for planks on a wooden shield that nobody's gonna pay attention to. How does it feel? Knowing that you're in the hands of a professional? Oh, God. Who almost fell out of his chair just then because it's on a swivel? This is a movie. I didn't even draw the shield here. Whoops. Whoops. Steve and I argued over this, about continuity. I need an object select. There we go. Hey, where you go? Get back here. How do I rotate? There we go. Hey, stop doing that. Do the rule. Paying attention to these kinds of details? Yeah. I've decided that I'm gonna be that guy, one of those guys. I just decided. One of those people too is Steve isn't. Oh man. He's not built like us. Like the true visionaries of the world. Who will never get their projects done. But you know what? What we do get done, we'll have done with integrity, god dang it. And where will he be? With his finished projects and money. Patooey! We're just masochist at yeah, apparently. Some of us don't even like money. What does he know? I gotta erase this layer? Yeah, this one. And then here, okay. He is now holding the shield, the wooden thing. It's not even really much of a shield in it. Oh, no, this is gonna be fun. Let's try... How is 6 panels gonna look? Wooden planks, I mean. We should draw the biggest one first. Be like right here. At least we're not that lady who drew that series with all of the textiles in it, which name escapes me every time I think about it. You don't like money either? I think I like a little bit of money, not too much money. I'm not vehemently opposed to it, like some people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll just assume that 6 is over there. Kaoru Mori, that one. Bride Story, yes. We love to hate that series. If you have a fake dono link, you must hate money. It's true, I do have that. And I do think it's very funny. It's a shame that there will be a workaround if I ever get to affiliate where people can just be like, no, I've decided to subscribe to you, actually. Do I have to turn that on, by the way, or can that just happen? Can people non-consensually sub to you? Or do I have to activate that? Take my money! Yeah. Throw it. You have to turn it on because you have to enter tax info and all that. Right, that does make sense. I forgot about the government for a second. Never forget about the government. Or they will make sure you don't. That's how they got Al Capone. Tax evasion. That's right, not for all the gang crime. Nope. Tax evasion. What do we want to work on now? I guess we could do flats. I think we're done with the line art for this page, which is nice. Love to see that. Oh no, we forgot the shield. I have to do that now or I'll forget later. That's just how it works. Over here. What? Oh, we got him. We can fix this. Hold on. Nobody panic. Merge all that. Yeah, I am excited to get this comic out, though. I just need to iron out some stuff for, like, one monologue scene, which flows into a bit of dialogue. And then the rest of this action sequence here. It's really only those 2 segments. I got a monologue scene and this action sequence that I gotta finish up. And after that, it's done, so... And honestly, the trickiest part that's holding me back is this G-dang monologue sequence. It's not even really much of a monologue. There we go. No tangents. Get that out of here, dude. So tomorrow is my first day off in a goddamn week. And I'll probably have to sleep through that too. Maybe I can stream on that day, because I'm not leaving until the 18th. So I can sleep through, like, most of the 17th. I do gotta bake something, though. Something that shall not be disclosed. But then I should have plenty of time to just not be awake. After I stream. Like, a lot of time. And that'll be the first time all week I've had that. Well, I did sleep, like, again, most of... What was it? Monday? Yeah, Monday. Monday was just gone. I still had to work later that day, but Monday was just gone on accident. I didn't mean to sleep for all of Monday. It just happened. Alright, now we can do the flats. Which one has all the colors on it? I know I have some page that has all of it. This one has all the colors on it. All the colors of the wind. And then we can just do our funny little flat technique that I have been using. It's very useful. Hello, Magpie. Welcome in. How are you doing? Are you at work right now? Oh yeah, the dog is here. I forgot. In my comic page. That's not the color of your skin, you fool. Not working right now? Nice. Love to hear it. I've been working too long. For too little pay. Man who has worked 9 months at a convenience or a grocery store. Shoveling a bit of snow outside? Oh yeah, in that case, absolutely burr away. Now it's raining and freezing? Oh, that sucks. We don't have rain up here right now. We gotta get the blue Dabba-dee to dye his hair. I feel like it's getting progressively more and more gray. Did I get that correct? Okay, no, it is brighter here. But yeah, we get a fun little thing over here with lake effect snow, which is just snow but worse, because it travels over a lake to give you more snow. Very cool. Love nature. It's so beautiful. When it just absolutely demolishes all of your warmth and comfort. Alright, now we have to select everything outside of the line art. What layer are we on? We gotta do all layers. There we go. Then we invert that. I think we did that correctly. Wait, hold on. We also gotta do this. What are we even selected right now? Hold on, I gotta see if this tool is even properly gonna do what I want it to. Well, you don't do it on that layer. Alright, it's working as intended. How's the webcomic going? It's going alright, which is to say, progressing at all. I didn't get to work on it yesterday because I was asleep. But it's not my fault. They got me working 6 days this week. What chapter are you in now? Well, when you phrase it like that, it's going to sound bad. I'm still in chapter 1, so don't remind people. But the chapter is long, I swear. It's got so many pages and plot bits. A long 30 minutes, yeah. That'll be how long it takes to read it eventually. But oh, what a 30 minutes those will be. Listen, I have manga creator dreams and a webtoon creator schedule. It does not equate itself to a good balance. I gotta select this here. Editing layer only. You don't have a manga creator schedule? Oh yeah, that would be pretty bad. I guess I just gotta color in around the lips manually. I never had to do this one before. Just color that in. Although at least that would be my full-time job. If this was my full-time job, wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't mind it so much, but it's not. Now, I know it's fiscally irresponsible to even consider doing in this economy, but I was looking at apartments nearby my area, just to see what it would be like if I had any hope of financial independence anytime soon. And it's like the cheapest one is like $900 a month in my nearby vicinity for like a studio, 1 bedroom. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, this sucks. Life is hard out here. I remember reading a manga about a year ago made by someone who worked full-time-ish while also making a manga. Jesus Christ, are they even alive today? With that kind of workload, I would imagine not. They probably got a heart murmur already and they're like 29. Cholesterol issues, all of it. They get hospitalized right after the manga wrapped 3 volumes, so about as well as you'd expect. Yeah. That is exactly how I would expect that to go. They probably didn't sleep the entirety of the time they were making it. What a hero. What a role model. We should all strive to... No, we shouldn't. We should not strive to be more like that. Let's fill in this here with our little fancy adjust line width tool that I love so much. It's such a fun tool to use when you're doing it properly. They mentioned the story in the author notes of the volume, and I instantly became more forgiving of the rushed ending. Yeah, I can imagine. That'll put a damper in the works. That's the thing, though. It's like, why would you compromise your artistic integrity in addition to your health? Usually it's one or the other. But, like, they couldn't demand a better schedule? Or after being hospitalized, I would imagine just quit. But I know the work culture in Japan is very different. Quitting is not just a thing you do, usually. Yeah, did they make more manga after that? I think so. I don't even know who it is. Alright, we got flats here. Where are they standing after this? This is page 5, so where are they on page 4? No, this is not. This is the other. Wait, what the hell am I doing? Okay, so actually, blah, 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 they're here. File open. Where are they before that? 3. Alright, we should be fine just using the old blue here. Oh god, I forgot this happens. Oh yeah, they did work on more stuff? Like what? There, they have eyes and teeth again. I keep forgetting that that happens with the way I do this now. I'll have to integrate that into my style, my process. So they are a Yuri author. Do tell! Go on. You can't just drop that on me. Yeah, this is pants good. Yeah, it's the same color. Okay, good. The one where they collapsed right after was called Comprehensive Tovarish. Tovarish? That's a made-up word. Here we go. Looking it up. Sogo Tovarish. Oh god, there's so much fan art on Reddit. I didn't even want to click on Google Images. Let me get out of here. Synopsis. Oh, Kana, who usually enjoys being at the top of her class, is outscored by 1 point on the first aptitude test of her high school career by the high-level Kudere, low-level Dandere Yu. Unlike Kana, Yu is naturally talented and couldn't care less about getting high scores, so she throws away her test immediately after getting it. This incredibly bothers Kana, who then, in front of the class, scolds Yu for throwing away her symbol of how hard she worked. This gesture of kindness, double question mark, causes Yu to fall for Kana. Oh, really? Is it that easy? And of course, all unbeknownst to Kana, who's all about herself anyway. I see. Yes, I do think I shall read this eventually. We shall just put that on the list. If only to see that what can be brought to the forefront when somebody works literally to collapse. Till collapse, rather. Whoops, this needs to be here. I've been working on like putting gradients on my line art just to see if it works better without the hard black, but just like a nice fade into it. I think it works pretty good. It is that easy. It just is that easy. I don't think so. Maybe it is. I haven't tried that method. I haven't tried crumpling up somebody's test and throwing it away. So I don't know if that's really what girls be into. I'm also not in the really age range where people would be taking tests. So really missed the window for that one, I think. We'll just have to accept that. Then after that, they made the same manga twice. One being a comedy version, another one being a very dramatic one. That's an interesting flowchart for a work. For just any work that you make. Just do it again, but different. Maybe I should do that with this comic. No, if I did that, I would be 1,000 years old. Dramatic one is called Come Rain or Shine by Ara Arata Iri. Images. Oh, it definitely do be looking like another one of these. My anime list. Just show me the synopses. Recently having moved away from her rural hometown, Makoto Yamada struggles to make friends at Uchoten High School. It's always a high school. Noticing Makoto sitting alone, the student council secretary. Oh my god, how is there so many tropes? Ren Nekozaki decides to utilize her position to create a club specifically to allow the two to spend time together, using a shrine near the school as their club room. Soon enough, their club space is encroached upon by 4 strangers. Lots of names that I'm not going to read. Ritsu Penguin. No, I thought it was Penguin. I was so excited. It's not. Another one of these, but several characters are insecure and depressed this time. Nice. Love that. Love me some moody ladies. That's the whole thing. Trust me, my comic's gonna have a ton of those. Just a ton of moody ladies. It's like my favorite thing. I don't know why. Am I broken? Maybe. Soon enough, their club space, these girls share the plight of having interests that are too niche to justify the creation of a club. As Uchoten requires all of its students to participate in club activities, the 4 form their own club to let each member do whatever they want. This leaves but one remaining issue. A club room is required for a club to be official. Content warning for what? Moving on? As a result, the 4 decide to do all they can to convince Makoto to let them share the shrine. While Makoto agrees, Ren is wary as she believes the 4 stragglers will impede the time she shares with Makoto. Probably true. But despite her reservations, Ren eventually concedes. Although these girls all have different interests, they will nonetheless come to form an intimate, unbreakable bond. I bet that's not in the comedy version. I would highly doubt it. Has an increasingly messy plot. The reason is that the author is this series is a rewrite of the author's earlier 2-volume comedy. Interesting. So it does fall apart. Nope, sure isn't. So apparently, it gets a little rough because they did just try to directly adapt a series they wrote. That one has a character who hides in a sleeping bag. Ah, I see. Hiding in a sleeping bag. Take this color, put it here, and walks around in a sleeping bag. We're talking like Aizawa levels of stuff here. You guys remember My Hero Academia? Everybody loved it. It's the best shonen. No, not anymore. Hunter x Hunter can reclaim its mantle as the best shonen around. It never lost it, let's be real with ourselves. The anime isn't even done, the series isn't even done, and it still holds that title. We all knew. This was never going to change. Couldn't get into MHA. I did for a while. I think I fell off where most people did, though, which is when the Villain League and the Hero League, they started gearing up for some Avengers-level confrontation, and I was like, I don't know, really, there's too many people now, I don't really care, dude. You've made the story too high stakes for me to be interested. It felt very much less interpersonal. Haven't gotten around to MHA. I'd say it's... I would almost say it's not even worth getting into, because at some point you'll just become bored. But, like, the beginning is pretty solid. It is very good. It's just that it doesn't stay that way in terms of consistency. And also, Mineta is a character in that manga or show, depending on however you want to consume it, and he sucks. So he sucks the wind out of a room. I freaking hate Mineta so much, dude. In fact, one of the... Is he the little creepy guy? Yeah, he is. He's the little incel creepo. And in fact, one of the people who I talked about on stream ages ago for this webcomic that featured basically just the most incel pandering, like he's a creepo, but the girl is just like, oh, you, I guess I'll forgive you and become friends with you after you basically SA'd me. But it's just like, oh my god. I saw somebody make a webcomic basically like that, and I reported it. I talked about it on stream, and Mask, I think, knows what it is, because I linked it to him forever ago so that we could both block and report it to the whatever platforms. Just like literal, just depictions of groping and all that. Like, it's just like the worst thing ever. And that guy, the creator of that comic, I went into their Reddit post history, and it's just like full of the Church of Mineta subreddit, which is just a bunch of people basically just admiring Mineta as a character. It's just like, what is wrong with you? Do not make incel your entire culture, or like your entire personality. That's like the worst thing you could do. Probably decent. Main issue is I have a few more on the backlog that I would rather read. Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, oh yeah, those are appropriate responses to that. It's like, why would you want to base yourself around Mineta of all things? Just being an incel, really? That's what we're... You don't even... Like, you're self-aware enough about it to know that that's what you are, but you're just gonna keep going? You're gonna double down with that? That's the worst thing you could have done. Some people, man. Gives me Shad vibes? Yeah, absolutely, some Shad vibes. I don't know if that series has gotten taken down fully yet. I refuse to look to give it the extra view and attention for the algorithm. Also, I forgot what it was called, so I couldn't even if I wanted to. But I don't. But last thing I did remember seeing was him posting an update that they kept taking down the chapter that featured the groping. So I was like, oh, thank God, at least somebody is keeping an eye on this idiot. Trying to keep him under wraps. Thank you, whichever webtoon moderator had to look at that. Sorry that you had to. If we can just exterminate all of the incels off of the webtoon platform, that would be great. Unfortunately, they're not really helping webtoon as a platform because most of their comics are about a toxic male lead. Borderline abusing the female lead, and then just getting away with it because he's pretty. That's like most of the original webtoons, not even just Canvas, just like original series. Like, he's a lord, and she's a peasant. He's cold and mysterious, but it's just like, that basically allows him to be a horrible person. It's like, what example are we setting for this teenage girl reader base that they have? It's crazy to think how many there actually are. It's crazy. There's so many. The webtoon is not helping. The most popular series archetype on webtoon is horrifyingly abusive guy is abusive to lady, but he has a traumatic past and that makes him alluring. And maybe she can fix him so that she can date him. That's like the whole thing they do. It's like, don't forgive these people. They did not earn anything. They did not have a redemption arc in real life. Why are we portraying redemption arcs for them in these series here? And also, like, how much can you even talk about Mineta to make a whole subreddit basically called the Church of Him? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up the subreddit right now to see what are they even still talking about. God, this subreddit has 12,000 members. Good lord. Pro Mineta content only. Slander of our Lord and Savior. Yeah, this subreddit sucks. Oh no. Maximally cursed subreddit. Yeah, this sucks real garbage. That's way too many people. I know! A lot of people are shipping him with any woman, basically, and then pretending like that could happen at all. People are writing fan fiction in here. More artwork of people actually accepting him as if he's a person deserving respect at all. God, it's just awful. I hate this so much. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. There's this unhinged weirdo called you know what, maybe I shouldn't read their name out. But they're just posting, like, daily things called Mineta's Adventures. And it's just like a 1 or 2 sentence thing every day. About a hypothetical scenario. Did this actually happen? Hold on. This person's bringing up, like, actual critiques. He told a 7-year-old girl to look him up in 10 years. Is that real? Is that in the series? Oh, no. That's rough. Uh-oh. I didn't even know about that one. I just thought he was an incel. That's not okay. I wonder how many posts will come up if you search "he gets better." I don't think they even care about that. I think these people are all fully deluded. Yeah, let's just leave. I think I've seen enough. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't much care for that. Whoops. Anyway, 12,000 people in the world are on a watch list, and that's fine, I guess. That's the only positive to come out of that situation. It's like buying the Anarchist Cookbook, or even looking it up. The moment you do, you know, you get a special little nameplate in a government database. Anyway, that's like the main thing. If you try to get into My Hero Academia, just kind of skip, just make your brain and eyes glaze over every time Minetta's on screen, and you'll enjoy the series a lot more, I would imagine. He never contributes anything to the plot meaningfully, so don't worry about missing anything. In the entirety of the time I was watching it, I don't think he had a character arc at all. People will probably try to convince you that he had a character arc by saying, oh, but he didn't actually harass this one lady this time. That's character development. It's like, no, it's not. That's not anything. You psychopath. Mental redaction. Yeah, just do that to him. Put a sensor bar. Hand cut out a sensor bar that you can hold up in front of the screen whenever he shows up. And just pretend that he wasn't there. Just Joseph Stalin him out of the frame. Randomly reminds me of the Garfield without Garfield comment. I love those. I looked those up on stream once. And it was very funny. Let's see what today's one is. Garfield minus Garfield. Alright, here's... is this Jew... Why are we getting all these ones? I want today's. Give me today's. Current comic. No. We're just getting a random one. Can we get a random one somehow? How do we do that? Anyway, this is the one that we're looking at today. Here we see John standing close to Liz. Is that her name? And then standing far away. And then looking disappointed. Still better, probably, than the original. I don't know why he gets far away. And isn't that the point? Doesn't that make it special? Previous comic. I do remember looking at this one. This one was good. John screaming in terror for no reason, and then returning to absolute neutrality. Nothing going on again. Nothing bad has happened today. I probably shouldn't have said that. That's infinitely better than whatever Garfield added to it. Remember that time yesterday that I almost ate a donut? He says to no one. Now he's angry. It's just John unhinged. I've been thinking about things. I love this one so much. I've been thinking about things. And that's it. That's the funniest comic that's ever been made. I love it. There's nothing. There's not even a period here. There's no punctuation. Whoa, check it out. This sock is really long, John says to no one. I can't sit here all day. And then he does. It's just, I love this so much. Fantastic comic series. Only when it's not read in its intended format. It's like the only work that is improved by an absence of its most integral components. I'd never seen anything like it. Oh, we gotta draw the lines. I forgot the lines, so I did it again. Kind of amazing how it works so well. You definitely wouldn't be catching that with some kind of like Calvin and Hobbes without Hobbes. That just wouldn't work. Nearly as maybe a couple of them would work just through, you know, law of large numbers, but the difference between Bill Watterson and the Garfield guy, Jim Davis, is that Bill Watterson is actually like a genius and a poignant storyteller, so it's like, you can't even step to the king, so don't even try. His series was getting so popular that he was like, you know what? I'm actually going to end it right here where I intended it to. I'm not gonna make all this merch. I'm not gonna make all of these licensed adaptations. I'm just gonna recede. I'm gonna become a hermit, and that's gonna be the end of it. And I respect him so much. I think there's something like this for Heathcliff. Heathcliff is unhinged. I don't even know where to begin with Heathcliff. I don't get it, and I never will. I don't know what the helmets are with words on them. I don't know why they're there. Heathcliff is a deranged comic series. I don't get it. They take a panel and put a random caption from another comic at the bottom, and it probably still makes more sense than Heathcliff does sometimes. I don't get Heathcliff. I can't. I physically am incapable. I gotta turn down this close gap tool. Let's turn that down to 3. It's getting a little hog wild over there. Alright, let's fill in this. I love this technology of just filling in the blank spaces with whatever this tool is called. Yeah, it is the adjust line width. The correct line tool, that's what it is. And it does make correct lines. I don't know how I was doing stuff without it before. Definitely would not go back. It's so much faster than whatever the heck I was doing. Actually, I should just do this. I don't even know why I'm... There we go. There we go. Just... That's even faster. Blistering speeds. And it's flatted in, and you bring that in, and now the flats are done. It's so fast. And now I can keep using this pencil brush if I so desire. I was thinking about switching over to the real, or what is it? The legendary pencil brush that I got. Because it looks nice. But I don't even know if I need it. I'll decide which one looks better. I'll do a couple test panels in the future someday. All I know is that for the first 3 chapters, I am definitely... I'm keeping it consistent stylistically. And 3 is just a good number to try things out for, I think. And I already have a good chunk of Chapter 2 done, because I started working on it before Chapter 1. So it's not like I'm going to be taking forever to get Chapters 2 and 3 out. I have a buffer at this point, a pretty sizable one, that will hold me over a bit when I actually start releasing stuff. So that's the benefit to me just dragging my feet here. Don't worry, it's not all for nothing. I have a plan. It's not a great one, but I do have one. What makes it legendary? I don't know. You gotta ask Mark Brunet. Brunet? Brunet, I think. That's just what he named it. Probably because it's a good marketing tool, because he sells his brush well, he doesn't sell his brush packs. He sells his online tutorials. Who plans? I know, it feels weird to have them, but I do have them. Oops, don't do that. Did I just do this all on the same layer? Zotan, why are you dumb? Stop being that way. Is this all the liner? Okay, now we try again. What's your plan for the con? Now that I don't have any idea for. I was kind of just hoping Swan would know what to do. Because she's been there before. Had a counter plan, whatever shenanigans Swan is planning. Oh, if she's planning shenanigans, I am fully vulnerable because I was just relying on her recommendations on what to do. So if she swindles me, then I will be fully exposed to whatever plan she has. I have made no defensive preparations for the con. I do plan on buying things from her. I think that will suitably upset her at some point, so, you know, I don't have to worry too much about retaliation. It's pretty easy to retaliate against someone who doesn't like money. You just give it to them. Not that hard. Pretty easy. Kind of an easy slam dunk. What the heck did I just do? I just invented a new tool. Did I just drag you out here? What the hell, dude? I don't know what I did. As long as I have the adjust line width tool, I'm fine. Redraw vector line. Why are you here? You should be in here. You should be in this menu. Why are you here, dude? Get in there. Alright, I guess he's here now. Plans on spoiling you somehow? I don't freaking think she can. She already told me about the cookies that she made because, well, we were going to make a baked good at some point anyway. The problem is, I also have a baked good. But we both know about this. So this isn't really much of a plan and countermeasure type of thing. This is just both of us plan. We both planned on firing missiles at each other, and now we both have the missiles engaged. That's the only plans that I'm aware of. And the flats are done. Well, almost. I think we gotta... Yeah, we gotta do a little bit of groundwork here. Pun slightly intended. Real test is what the next layer schemes will be. I don't want to think about that. There can't be so many layers, I'll forget. Just like in my comic, there's too many layers, dude. Oh yeah, there's a sleep tax, by the way. I'm at 2 for January. Magfest does not count as sleep tax, by the way. That doesn't count. But if I get one more sleep tax stream, or like lack thereof, if I sleep through a stream one more time this month, I will either have to give a genuine choo-choo with the tilde as a line read on stream, or I will have to do a Catgirl Zotan stream and end sentences with nya, so that'll be a thing I have to do. Both artists, there will be too many layers, yeah. Neither of us painters. Some of those people just paint on like one layer. Can't do it. Oh yeah, Magpie, if you have any suggestions you would like to suggest to the sleep tax worksheet for punishments for me or rewards for viewers, usually those are this is like one and the same. So if you have any ideas, feel free to suggest them. I'm in the open development stage for that whole concept on account of how often I fall asleep and miss live streams. I do need to hide your eyeballs for a second, so if you could just conk those out real quick. I need to get my grass color. And you can have your eyes back. Turn the choo-choo into a stream alert? Oh, I don't even know how to do that. I would have to learn how to do that. Alright. That seems like a punishment for like 3 months in a row, maybe, but we'll add it to the thing. We'll put that here. Oh, now I need to get my color again. There's the color. Solo Monster? I don't even own that game. I would have to buy it. But we'll add it. Monster Prom. Lonely Edition. We'll do that. Because that's essentially what Solo Monster Prom is. Let's be real with ourselves. You know, I should write solo or else I'll forget what that means. Solo stream. That is a pretty good punishment. That means I would have to do all the voices, so that is pretty punishing for me. On a roll so far. Do I have any more? Honestly, you already gave me plenty to think about. But I will take him if you got him. Smoke him if you got him. Whoops, that's not quite what I had in mind. Alright, we'll just add that above it. This is a good song too. I forget about this one until those 3 notes hit every time. What was this one? Yazana Plains. It's Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It's always the Plains regions that have the best songs in these games. Pretty consistently. I don't have much more aside from something randomly play Monster Hunter 1 or something. Now that would suck, so I do agree with that being a good idea. And that'll be doubly insulting because like I'm a Monster Hunter lover, just known guy for loving Monster Hunter. And to play a game that is so vehemently bad, even amongst Monster Hunter veterans, that would be pretty rough. So we'll do that. Play Monster Hunter 1. Try not to cry. There we go. Isn't that what Vati Vidya calls his videos? No, he says prepare to cry. That's what he's... I do like all of these suggestions. Well, I don't like them, but I like that we have them. I'll say that much. I like that they're there. I don't appreciate their content so much. What the heck is this? Where did this giant splotch come from? How'd you get up there? Alright, and then we have our secret, not our secret, but our special behind the panels color that I love putting here. It's my favorite thing to do. It just makes the pic... I can't believe people make their pages white behind the panels. It looks so bad to me. It looks unfinished now. I don't know why. Motivation. Hope everyone else will enjoy this. I'm sure somebody will. It is a pastime in any live streamer's chat to bully them. Hell, it's a pastime to bully me in other people's chat rooms, which I am completely fine with, by the way. I believe I have made it very easy to bully me. It's just kind of the dynamic that I tend to shift into. Let's color these, eh? It's gonna have to be a nap after the stream. I can feel it coming on. I do have to work today anyway. Later. Of course. But then the day after that? Wednesday? No work. That'll be my preparation day. I get to pack or finish packing, and then I get to bake a cake. Because I have to do that. And then... I don't think I gotta do too much else. Other than sleep a long time so that I can prepare for a freaking drive and a half, brother. Still not looking forward to that. Did not sleep much last night, so I'm sure I'll crash at some point. I definitely crashed on Monday. That's why I missed. That's why we're at 2 sleep tack streams out of 3 right now. Dangerously close to the edge, and we're only halfway through the month. I'm pretty sure this one was from actually December, but I've decided to carry it over just for proof of concept. Boo, hello, Ollie. Welcome in. How are you doing? Ollie, would you like to contribute to what I am dubbing the sleep tax worksheet? Basically what happens is, if I miss a stream due to sleeping, then I add one to the tally, and if I have 3 tallies in a month, I fail, and I have to do one of the punishments listed over here. So far, we have suggestions: play Monster Hunter 1, say choo choo genuinely with a tilde and everything. You'll never believe who said that one. A Catgirl Zotan stream, and I have to say nya after certain sentences, or most of them. Playing Monster Prom by myself, or turning choo choo into a stream alert. So this is a whole thing. Just rolled out of bed, I see. This might be too much then. Catgirl? Oh no. Listen, that one's already here. If any new ideas come to you, you may suggest. But that one is... Don't rest assured I have documented that one for future purposes. And I've only failed 2 out of the 3 today. I mean this month. I did not sleep 2 days in once, somehow. I wish I could do that. I don't know what can beat Catgirl, that's fair. It's a very grueling punishment for me. I already have the ears ready, which is, I think, where this punishment came from. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, so these are here. Don't look at those. They're badly drawn. I would have to redo them for the Catgirl stream. Catgirl nya point redeem. Magpie, your punishments I can't help but notice are turning in my monthly failure into like a permanent channel fixture that I would have to integrate. Also, I don't have points yet. Yeah, you know, I don't have points yet. I also, like, you don't have points, het. Calling me a cis? A straight male? You'd be correct. 100%. You freaking het. As long as you're not Elon Musk and genuinely believe that the word cis is a slur. Like, what? Dude, just stop. Just stop. Stop what specifically? All of it. Just stop. Enter a cryostasis, ideally. And just cease for like a second. Can he not? It'd be pretty cool if he did that. I'm a sissy. And I am a sussy. I do have an alt account, so I guess that statement is actually true. An alt account that you can make public by getting me to affiliate. How else can I make you nya on command without a sleep text? You'll have to be very creative. Sus. He's venting. And not in a way in which he talks about his feelings. What else do you need for affiliate? It's just streams with view counts at this point. I just need people to show up, and luckily we're at 6 right about now, so we're doing pretty good. As long as you guys just hang out, I think we're doing just fine. We just need time to elapse, basically. It's 19 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and I'm glad my pipes are okay, because I was worried about running my washing machine, but it's all good. That is very good. We had some weird stuff happening with our internet and our power flickering, so hopefully that is not an issue, even though I'll be gone for like a week. So it won't really affect me too much. Hopefully that doesn't start affecting us at the Airbnb. That would very much suck real bad. I'd come to more, but you stream when I'm usually at work. Yeah, don't worry. I'm aware my schedule sucks. Today's day off, though, and I woke up early enough. Yo, nice paw. Yeah, don't worry. I know that people don't show up to my streams because it sucks to show up to my streams. Don't worry. This is unfortunately the only time of the day that I can stream with my graveyard shift, so I try to make it work. I'm actually impressed that I managed to even get this many people to show up, ever. Given my horrifying schedule hours. Sadness. You did show up to that one Monster Hunter stream at like 2 in the morning? Like on New Year's Eve or something? That was pretty good. I did enjoy seeing you show up for that. Hope you reach affiliate soon. It should happen soon. With the view counts we've been getting recently, I think we're close. I think we are close. Yeah, I'm never up that early. I don't even know why you were doing that. It's just the love of the game, and I respect that. Or staying up that late. I've been thinking about jumping back into Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate for a bit, because apparently the servers are shutting down in a few months. The official ones, anyway. So, I've been thinking about hopping into that again. Because that game is my nostalgia bread and butter. That one is great. I've begun my Mon Hun journey, really? With which one, Magpie? I must know. I have a lot of fond memories of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Like, for example, every guild hall you would enter, every party of 4 people with randos, You would be guaranteed to run into at least somebody, at least one person per guild hall named Kirito or Sasuke. And it was, or Goku, that would be another one. I do own World though, so World is the one? That's a solid starting point. One of the better ones, I would say. If not the best one to start with. So long as you have Iceborne. If you don't have Iceborne, it's still a pretty great starting point, but it can be better. If you have Iceborne. I know that's ridiculous, because you have to play like a bunch of hours of content just to get to Iceborne, but trust me, dude, it's worth it. It didn't send my first message? Iceborne, I know. Iceborne is so good. I wish the game itself was Iceborne so I could go outside right now and just pluck it out of the ground. It's all over the dang place. All this freaking ice. The least it could do is give me a video game out of it. Started playing Rise since I had it on my Switch already. I do own World though. I see. Was what I said initially. I'm pissed because I can't play the Horizon Forbidden West DLC because it's only for PS5. Ew, I forgot they did that. That does suck. Console upgrade exclusive DLC. What a world we live in. Horizon Zero Dawn Snowy DLC was also PS4 and it was fun. I never played too much of Horizon Zero Dawn. I do have it. It didn't hold me. I could try getting back into it. I think it was just during the one of the periods of my life where I had so many other things going on. But now I don't got too much going on, just a comic and a job. And anything else other than that is like nap time. I do play video games on the weekends though. But right now we're doing Sekiro. We're going to be working our way through that. Not this week, because I'll be at MagFest, but the week after. We'll return to the Sekiro streams. I didn't do Sekiro last weekend, I'll say. Because I did fighting game preparation for MagFest, and I got back. I de-rustified a little bit. Definitely not as bad as I was when I started de-rusting. Oh my god. For those of you who were there for the first fighting game stream, or wish to know how that went, I lost for like 2.5 hours straight, and then I managed to beat one of the best Nago players in the world. Out of nowhere. I can't even. If you want to see that, I can find the video for you, and I'll show it. Trying out random weapons until I figure out what I like. Longsword seems decent. Next is Charge Blade. Longsword is a very popular option, and it's because of its versatility. It's a very good beginner weapon. I missed a fighting game stream. You missed two. You missed two of them. One of them was Guilty Gear Strive. The other was Street Fighter 6. They do offer to get and transfer your save data to the PS5 if you don't have to, so you don't have to rebuy it. That is decent. That is decent of them. But PC comes before PS5. Insect Glaive. Insect Glaive is a very fun weapon. That's my secondary. My main is, of course, the God tier Sword and Shield. The weapon that can do it all and never fails and always has perfect offense and defense. You can do anything. But yeah, Insect Glaive is one of my secondaries for sure. Love me some Insect Glaive. Love dipping and diving and jumping and twirling. Pew pew and helicopter in one, yeah. I'm going to show you guys the clip because I'm still in shock that it actually happened. Let me, where is it? Fighting games coming out of Rustirement. It would be this one. Sword and Shield is on the list to try soon. I love me some Sword and Shield. Let's copy this. Put it in here. Helicopter, I like bug pew pew. Yeah. Alright, let's pause the music. I'm gonna try and find where I beat this fool. It's so funny. Alright, so imagine, if you will, Let's try if... Okay, I was even already... You could see I was watching it because my timer's already, like, here. Where is this here? Whoa, full screen. Get out of here. Alright, hold on. Let's go. Let's find the beginning of this match. Can we fast forward, like, 15-second intervals here? Okay. So imagine, if you will, that we have been losing continuously. Like, I started at floor 10, which is where I ended the game at Season 1 when I used to know how to play it. 10 is, like, the second highest floor you can get beyond, like, just one underneath Celestial, which is the best floor you can be on. I was on floor 10, so I was pretty close to being, like, the best I could be in terms of the game's ranking system. I was just one underneath it, and I never got to Celestial, so then I picked up this game now, like 2 years later in Season 3, and I had no idea what I was doing. And now just imagine that I had lost, like, for 2.5 hours straight, just falling down rankings, and then this guy shows up. This is the worst thing we've seen today. This is the best character in the game. And this you missed a lot? I did. 351. Oh, no. What's the audio like? Why did I even ready up for this? Alright. I'm the Eno, by the way. And apparently this matchup is also just bad. Yeah, wow, didn't expect that one. So he perfects me on the first round, but then things get real. We gotta hit on him, everybody. Sick grab. Sick grab. Doesn't let you breathe. Just wait for it. He'll be wishing he was letting me breathe. Changed a bunch since Season 1 too. So is Eno. Eno got a whole new move. Why? Why did I win? Now he's gonna be so upset. What is happening right now? What is happening right now? And then I beat him. And then wait for this part. What even? He leaves. He leaves. I have an undefeated record. What even? Against one of the best Nago players in the world because he left. he just ran away. Oh, that was very fun. I enjoy that every time I watch it. It remains funny that they made his Beyblade a low and his blood uppercut a high. I know. He left. I can't believe he left. That was crazy. Oh, one of my favorite things that's ever happened on my live streams. I lose at Guilty Gear. My confidence at an all-time low. One of the best Nago players in the world comes in, and I beat him after he perfects me in round 1. And I technically have an undefeated record against him now. What even universe are we living in where that happens? That's absurd. I can't write that. I couldn't make that up. So funny. I kept thinking about it so much after it happened. Sore loser. I think that it was just the... I don't even know if it's sore loser or if it's the fact that he just lost to me. Somebody whose tag said floor 7 at that point in time. when he has been to Celestial floors, like, for sure. That dude is definitely good at the game. I did not get a Steam notification later with some smarmy message in it telling me to, like, go jump off a bridge or something. He did not. He was not one of those people. So, gotta give him a little credit. I think if I was one of the best players in the world and I got beat by a floor 7 player, I would have some words that I would say in my head. I would never say them out loud, of course. They might rhyme with frick. Sorry, I just said it out loud. I didn't even try to rhyme it. But they might just be the word frick, so you know what? Gotta give him some credit. Standards. I might have said heck or darn or piss, maybe? I might have said piss. I don't know what would have come over me in the moment. Who knows? Dang, even. I haven't played Strive too much lately. Me neither, man. Except for that one day. I had to de-rustify. I have learned some Johnny. I ran into a couple Johnnies that day. He seems like an interesting guy. Drat. Oh my god, Ollie. What the hell are you doing in there? I gotta time you out for that. Jesus Christ. Get that thing out of here. There we go. I don't want to see that. Hit him with a... one of these. Fiddles. Is it some of that? Gadzooks. That's a classic. Love that one. You guys know what Gadzooks means? Apparently it's translated for loosely a criminy. Criminy? Whoops. I said it wrong. Apparently, Gadzooks is loosely adapted from the archaic form God's Hooks, which I'm not entirely sure the meaning of, but it sounds metal as heck. Can you imagine God just raining down a hook upon you? God's hooks? I know it sounds like that SpongeBob episode. That's always what I imagine when that imagery comes to mind. God got his hooks in you. It sounds like a Hellraiser trap. I have not watched Hellraiser in a bit. Poopy head. Hello, Mask. Welcome in. How's it going? That's a new one, but I'll let it slide because it's one of your more jovial insults that you've led with. I'll give you that one. Poopy head, period, bald man. Alright, well, now, I was being nice because you were being nice, but now you are being very rude. I think the state hook coming off from off screen to pull you away. Yeah. Mask, I'm gonna have to ban you forever. How many times have you been banned in my chat already? I gotta look. One time. Well, we're gonna have to fix that. 4 timeouts, though. Mask was just contributing to the conversation. Holy moly. He deserved it. He deserved it. I unbanned him immediately. Mask needs to add a sleep tax once he's back. Why does Mask need to add a sleep tax? What's he doing? Politics class be boring. Yeah, I can imagine. Politics, yeah, absolutely. My thoughts exactly on politics. Not the biggest fan. They don't generally work for the people. If you think you're on the right side, quote-unquote, then you have a gross misunderstanding of how this whole system works. The whole idea of sides was created by the up to make the people who are down, like you and me, keep fighting each other. And it's working, unfortunately. There is no left and right, there's up and down, and the up is winning pretty handily. We just need to realize that they are. I'm sure Mask can make an entertaining punishment for you. He'll just, like, want a real-life fist fight. And I can't afford that expenditure of traveling to him. Hire someone to fight for you. I could do that. There's nothing in the rules that says a dog can't play basketball. And there's nothing in the rules that says I can't sick my Rottweiler Mastiff puppy on Mask. Some musclehead totes valid. Virtue of fisticuffs, that's true. Mask did say that he was gonna buy a PlayStation Plus so that he could fight against me in Street Fighter 6. So you know what? We might just have something there. I'll add it to the thing. I'll probably fight Mask anyway, but there'll be a Street Fighter 6 duel with Mask. We'll add that here. Whenever that aligns with that. We'll keep it here. Or really any fighting game. That'll have to be a very rare overlap, because it'll have to be a time when he's... A, has a day off from school. B, has an online subscription that he's bought, activated. And C, has me fulfilling a sleep tax punishment. Duel, yes. Saturday? Alright, Saturdays are good because that's when I play video games anyway. Or Sunday, yeah, those are... Weekends are for video games, so that works fine for me. Weekends are for the boys. Was timed out. No, you were not. No, you weren't. I did not do that. There's always Fightcade. Fightcade could work. We'd have to find a game that is... We would have to play like Unial or something. Some game that neither of us have any experience in. That would, or like the old JoJo fighting game for the SNES. Yeah, that'll work. That'd be pretty good. I have not played that game. I have seen clips of it, though. I've seen Dio go crazy in that game. Can do like 100% health combos. Heritage for the Future? Yeah, that one. The one that has the funny Kakyoin dance meme. Little. Can I find that? I love that meme, but I can never find it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I found it immediately. I don't even know why it was acting like it was so hard to find. It was the easiest thing in the world. Alright, here it is. I love this video. Why is the quality so ass? Alright, let's swap it over. Unial isn't on Fightcade? If only. Oh, man. I don't know why this is here. Anyway, this is the whole meme. This is all it is, but I love it so much. Made with Kinemaster, it really ties it all together. I could just watch this for hours. How many views this got? 2.2 million views. Look at him go. My boy's got moves. Also, this remix is sick. I don't know. I'm just actually listening to it now, unironically. Music? Alright, thanks for the aux cord mask. I'm sure this won't get me banned or copyright struck in Japan. I forgot this part of the song. This part's so good. Oh, I just realized what the song was remixed with. All it took was the actual lyrics being played. Alright, what is this music? Oh god, it's Kanye West. I'm gonna get blocked immediately. Power through the heartbeats and heartbreak. Ah, my copyright. It's broken. I have a good mix. Feel free. We've already delved into the mask aux cable era, which is usually the part where we just kind of do whatever we want at this point. Oh, that was a... we got... What? Brittany, what are you doing here? Alright, we'll see what that is in a moment. I like to wait until this song's over before I spoil it for myself. Total Bop, we'll see about that. Excuse me, Kanye. Christian stream, if you wouldn't mind, my dude. Kiss his what? Why is Through the Fire and the Flames in here? Don't think I don't hear that. I don't know, you must know. You sent this here. It sounds good, though. You guys remember when Kanye wasn't completely insane? I miss those days. Unmedicated bipolar disorder, it'll get you, apparently. Had AFK for a bit. What I missed? Well, we're listening to the weird song mixes right now. Other than that, not too much. Welcome back, Ari, by the way. Had a flashback to listening to this album when it Can't Get Much Higher became a me. Can we we get much higher, so high. Yeah, y'all know each other. I'm incapable of fostering my own community, I just steal from swans, and that's what I do. Sometimes Garo will throw me a raid, and that'll be cool too. And I'll siphon some of their community as well. Oh, the music ran out. Alright, let me just get 2 ollies now. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Crank that. Do you guys know Snoop Dogg's not smoking weed anymore? You hear about this? It's real. I'm not making that up. This is the same guy who once tweeted on 420, make sure to leave out some milk and cookies for me. Really? Yeah. There's a community of communities. He didn't say why, which leads me to believe along with a lot of other people that it's for medical reasons, that he's not, like, disclosing publicly, because, you know, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to do nothing. But he did say he was not going to smoke weed anymore, for reasons that he was not disclosing. For personal reasons. I do think it was medical. Good for him. I mean, yeah, if he does need to, then, like, at least he can make the call. It takes a lot of strength when that's, like, your whole lifestyle. Smoking weed is still smoking is true. There are other ways to consume weed if you need to, medicinally. You do gotta consider the fact that smoking is still smoking. Man, I wish animated emotes worked in my mobile chat. They work on my stream preview. That's the best I could hope for, I guess. Mobile Twitch sucks. It does! But I have to use it. How long is the remix? Oh, it's only 3 minutes. It feels like it's been going on for an hour. I think this lighting is fine. We'll move on to the next panel. How long has it been? Oh, we're almost done with the stream. We got another song. Nobody sent any more songs after Magpies, because I'll probably have to end stream pretty soon. Please, I beg you. If you do send another song, I will have to listen to it legally, so we'll just be here longer, and it's your fault. No, I said after yours. You're fine. Yours is the final notification. Is that so bad, though? I gotta go to bed. I can't be awake for too long. Okay, we're good. And now Magpie. Found another one. Oh, I see. That message didn't show up on my mobile Twitch. It says a message. Hold on. Magpie, you got auto-modded. Is that another one that is being held up by my... Yeah, I see that now. What the hell, dude? Why did you get auto-modded? Message held for reason, smart detection. Holds messages based on your channel's moderation patterns. I don't have mods. What are you talking about? Alright, well, there's your message. Alright, we'll listen to Magpie's stuff. Let's do this one. I have definitely seen this one. Big fan. The first one you got, was that other one way back then? Auto-modded? Hold on, I'm scrolling up. When you were talking about Monster Hunter? No, that one just didn't send for some reason. This one actually got auto-modded. That's weird. Maybe Automod learns from the reasons you ban or time people out as jokes. Well, it would have just been him sending a link. I don't think I'd ban people for sending links. That'd be very funny, though. Maybe I do. I do ban Mask sometimes. Maybe he sends a lot. Maybe I ban Mask, and he's the one who sends the most links in chat, so it might be banning based on that, or modding based on that. I could not say. That would be my best guess. Is that it thinks that I'm banning Mask. Because of links. When in reality I'm banning Mask for anything. Anything I can find a reasonable excuse to do so for. I don't like this upper lip shadow. I'm trying to make it work. I'd have to look at what those actually look like. I'd have to do a photo study of underlighting. And I'm not willing to do that right now. Because I'm lazy. I'll do it later. After I nap. Which doesn't like me, but apparently not. Good arting. Well, thank you. I do want to complete, at least, since it feels like it's nearing the turnaround period for where we might actually achieve it. I am very worried that I won't have enough content to make the alt account worth it. But I want to make at least one more alt account piece before it actually comes to that point. I think I'll have at least enough time. I have fallen down the Legend of Zelda fanfics on AO3. That's a hobby you can do. I know you have expressed interest in the Zell Link ship before. And let me tell you, I'm right there with you, brother. I wish Nintendo would acknowledge it for once. They messed around with it in Skyward Sword, but they didn't commit, the cowards. And they tried us again. They tried to tug at our heartstrings again with Tears of the Kingdom, but they didn't do enough. My friend makes kawaii Zelling merch. Can you link it? Can you link it? Haha. Haha, haha. And with that, I think we're just gonna end the stream. No, I'm just joking. Their pre-orders are closed now, I think. I just want to see it. I just want to look at it. What is that? Plastic Love, but it's in the club by 50 Cent. Love this already. The thumbnail is beautiful. Go, go. Little, 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 little. To a giraffe. Even their name is great. I'm waiting for my plushies. I'm looking. Yo, those plushies look dope. I got standees too. It's a great thumbnail. It's a lovely thumbnail. I helped design this standee. Ooh. Ooh. You know, I can't. Now that you mention it, I can tell though. Now that you've said it, I see it. I see the Ollie influence here. Oh, I see the charms here. Those are lovely. Look at that. It's cute. It's got a heart that splits in half. She needed a dragon artist. Yeah, I was imagining that was your part there to play. Hold on, we're looking at it on screen. The magnetic hearts, I know. Look at that. I love that. Look at this. Look at it. That's cute. Love that. And they got these fools whose names I've already forgotten. I don't know who you are. I know people like this lady a lot. A lot. A lot. Guys, a lot. A lot of it. So much. Too much. Now, if you wanted to extend the stream forever, you could play OK Computer. But for every sound is made by my mouth. I do love that one. I had the hots for the guy? Really? The guy I have not seen much interest expressed in. But pretty fun. Mask, did you get auto-modded? Or did you just send in a random... What is that in the reference to? Tall Goat Man. Listen, Tall Goat Man. It's fine. There's a judgment-free zone. I've got some stuff. I'm just saying. I did not know that the Goat Man had a fan base to the same degree as the lady. She's an elf lady and he's a goat man, you know what I mean? Oh, he does? Dang. I had no idea. Although, it shouldn't be surprising to me. His sister is hot too. Now, that one does not surprise me. For some reason, even if it is furry coded, I just think the females are more popular. That's just, I think that's a universal internet rule by this point. So is his elf wife, they all are. All these Zelda people being too dang pretty. Can we go back to the Twilight Princess era where Link was the only normal-looking man and everyone else was a gross homunculus? Like, what? Can we go back to that? I miss it. Like, you talk to anybody in Twilight Princess and your first reaction should be, ugh. Ugh. What are you, dude? Are you even Hylian? What is you? Excuse you? All Pretty Midna is right there. I said normal-looking man. I said nothing about Midna. Listen, if you want to get on me about my love for Midna, my appreciation for Midna, you're gonna have to wait. I gotta get out my thesis essay that I wrote about how she's the best thing ever. Alright, you just freaking sit down. Let me get my papers. Alright. Page... We can start with page, 73, I think. That'd be pretty good. Rafio and Hilda. Chapter 5. Why the imp form is better than the tall form. Alright, we have run out of music. Let me finish the light on this hand. Sure, there's alt account art for Midna? No. Yes. You would be correct in assuming. Let me finish the lighting on this, and then unfortunately I do have to go sleep forever, for 1,000 years. Kakyoin goes dedo, and Xenoblade. Wait, sleep text? Why do I gotta add sleep text? Each time you get a mark, you have to write a 3-page essay. I make the rules for the sleep text. I don't know where you get off making the freaking rules over here. I already made the rules. I added the sleep tax for the one I missed yesterday. Unless this is your suggestion for a punishment. It's only when I get 3 marks, by the way. I have to get 3 marks before a punishment happens. Looks at Zotan's PNG tuber. I believe it if you liked her imp form better. Listen! It is not an unpopular thought. Your punishment. Alright, we'll add it to the punishment list. I don't think I like this light. We'll fix this lighting. Actually, you know what we can do? I think this would have... Let's get rid of this layer. It's confusing me. 3 marks is a 3-page essay of our choice. Alright, we'll add that to the list of stuff. We'll add it. Actually, I think I like that better with the harder edge. So let's try that on for size. I think there was more NSFW of her informed than the tall lady form as someone who frequents the furry community, to be honest. Let me tell you, as someone who frequents the Midna community, I can guarantee that that is true. I know that 100% to be the case. You'd say, what, Midna? That's just one character. How can she have a community? Oh, she do. She does. I think we need... What do we need? We need an eraser mark somewhere. Let's try over here. I don't like it. Let's try on the interior of the thumb. I don't know what's wrong. I think Swan and I and that one Japanese artist are in the Albel community. Yeah. You might be the only one. Just like how Swan is one of the 2 artists in Houston, you are the 3 Albel fans. Probably Ollie. Not like I know. You might have a 4th member. Are you guys taking applications? Albel, my love. His thighs. Wouldst they caress mine face? I shall not object, no. That's Ollie. That's me quoting Ollie, by the way. I have no feelings one way or the other for Albel. I can admit when I see a pretty gentleman. And that is a beautiful man. Gotta go, alright, Mask. Me too, so good timing. Really gotta well then just go, man. Get out of here. Go on. It's like that scene from that one movie where the guy has to shoo the dog away. What is that one? I forget. Go on, go! Get out of here. You wild animal. I wish what is that? I have the book version of that movie. I could just look over. Is that White Fang or is that Call of the Wild? It's one of the 2. I forget. One of those 2. You should put up an Albel image for the whole stream next to your PNG. You know what? We'll put it on the sleep text. Before I go. The one was... 3-page essay. Chat. Choose. Subject. Boss calling BRB? Alright, no worries. I'm gonna say 12-point font. Just so we have a standardized thing. We'll do Times New Roman. Just so it looks fancy. And also serifs are nice to look at. But like Swan did, where it looks like a body pill. Albel. PNG. A body pillow. That's gonna be so weird if I forget what that means. Next to Zoten. There we go. There we go. We got a whole swath of suggestions now on our sleep tax document. And even after MagFest, there will be like a week and a half left of the month. Like a week and a few days left of the month for me to fail. So it's still not up. We could fail so easily. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Thank you all for stopping by. Mask, what are you doing here? You said you had to go. Alright. Appreciate you. We had a pretty good view count today. I was watching it. We had up to 9 at some point. You guys really want to see that alt account, don't you? You'll probably be tired from that, but yeah, I'll be in a very emotionally vulnerable state for if I have to do any of my punishments. But yeah, thanks for stopping in, and I'll catch you guys. I might stream tomorrow, but that is the day that I might have to prep for the con the most, so don't be surprised. Don't hold out for one, but I might stream tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not going to count it as a sleep tax, because if I miss it, it's because I'm busy, not for sleeping. It's different. I'll let you know when I sleep. I've been honest so far. Prep, dude? Yeah, I gotta prep. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Be prepared. I'll see you guys, if not tomorrow, then after MagFest, which is like on the 22nd or something. Swan will have stories on her streams. I might have stories on my stream. Who knows? It'll be fun. Choose the correct fedora. I'm bringing the fedora, and I'm making Swan wear it. So, yeah. Prep stream. No. I can't. I don't have a working webcam that'll work with that. But yeah. I'll see you guys later. And bye-bye.